Everybody, welcome to Rocket's Investo Segmo for the 2019 beginning of the year, our hot comics that we're really fired up about. Gambit's going to be joining me tonight because Gambit's actually really excited about some of these. He owns a couple himself and really believes in these books, so he's joining me. We're really excited about these books. This is our top 10 list for the beginning of 2019, winter 2019. So without any more waiting, let's get right in here. So the first book that we like is...
Well, of course, we're going to start off with Young Candy 266. This is the 10th book in our 10 top hottest book. First appearance of Gambit, of course. So that's the reason why I was able to join Rocket on his Investo Segmo. This year we got some more news on what's happening with the Gambit movie.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum's going to be it, starring as Gambit. This is a beautiful cover. This one I picked up it's about 7.5, signed by Chris Claremont. And even though it's not that as high a grade as we would want you to invest in, I ended up getting this at a show that Chris was at, and I just wanted to get Gambit signed by him. So that's the reason why we have a 7.5. Right now the initial investment is probably about $100, but we definitely see potential going up for this book.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Definitely a good book. We recommend you investing in a 9.6 to 9.8 high grade book. A lot of these on the market. It's a obviously the book came out in 1990, so really high quantity on the census if you look at how many have been graded. So make sure you go with a high grade book. This one's really cool though because it's signed, so that's why we brought it up. But really cool book. So also just a general overview, some of our subscribers in the past have asked what kind of books are you guys ranking here? We're ranking books that are essentially blue chip books that we know are going to continue to grow in value. So just a heads up. Getting on to number 9, our number 9 book is...
It's another first appearance, but this is going to be Adam Warlock. In Guardians Galaxy Volume 2, Adam Warlock was shown at the very end when he was in that pod. They had asked what they were going to call him, and she said that we're going to call him Adam. So this is the first appearance of Adam Warlock from James Gunn's version, the script that's already been submitted to Marvel and approved tentatively. Adam Warlock is in that version, so we expect to see Adam Warlock fighting alongside with Captain Marvel and some of the other next phase of Marvel movies.
Absolutely, that's a great book. So that's our number 9 book. Our number 8 book for this is...
kind of going on the same side as first appearances, is we're going to do the first appearance of the Sinister Six, and we're going to let Rocket talk about this one a little bit.
So we've seen Sony producing a lot of movies here. Obviously the recent. I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. Oh, I'm sorry. The recent announcement was the Kraven the Hunter. So Kraven the Hunter coming out ASM 15. Really big book. That's actually one of our key books later on. Sony's trying to build up the SpiderMan nemesis and his enemies. And if you look at the Sinister Six, you have the Vulture, you have Kraven the Hunter, the Sandman, Dr. Octopus, you name it, they're all in here. And we at the Comic Book Boys see the Sinister Six really kind of built up, and we predict that Sony's going to be rolling them out in some fashion or another over the next 3 to 4 years. So we're really excited about this book.
And we have Mysterio, who's in the next Spider-Man movie as well.
Yeah, Mysterio's coming out. Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
Yeah,
that's a big actor too. Yeah. So anytime you're a big actor, you're excited about that. So that's going to be a really big book. If you look at the comics.gpanalysis.com, you can see the pricing for books, and you can see this book just really shooting up in value. And another thing on a side note, Amazing Fantasy 15 is the first appearance of Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is technically the second appearance, but both those second appearance, those books are both taken off. The prices on those two are just insanely hot. So a lot of the times when you have the first appearance, the first series taking off, you see money trickle into the annual, like we're seeing right now too. So that's another reason we're really big on Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1, 1964. So big book. So our next one is...
We're going to be going on the kind of continue on with the next phase of Marvel going into what they call the Cosmic Universe, and that's going to be the Eternals #1. This is going to be the first appearance of the Eternals. Kind of a little bit of a crossover with Thanos, his father being an Eternos, Kronos, and even being called out in Avengers Infinity War. And it's Kevin Feige has been on record saying that the Eternals are going to be part of Marvel's next phase into the Cosmic Universe. We're going to see it with Adam Warlock, but as well as the Eternals, and they have a lot of characters that they're going to be able to bring in here. Kronos and some of the others as well.
Awesome, and that was book number 7, right?
Number 7, yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Book number 6. Now, book number 6 is also another big book. DC is confirmed that they're going to go forward with this movie. This movie is going to be based off the New Gods. This is New Gods #1. It's a 1971 comic. This one's in 9.8. I like this book due to pricing, and also the fact that there's relatively few books and high grade on the census for a book from this time period. If you look at the total numbers that are graded as of today, it's like less than 140 at 9.8, and it very rarely comes up on the market. Actually, as of today, like I was looking earlier this morning, I can't even find a 9.8 anywhere on the market. That includes any of the online sites. A lot of my buddies that I asked don't really have one. Kind of a very, very rare book. Especially in 9.8 with a big movie coming out. Also, we're seeing price increases on the 9.0, 9.2, 9.4. They're all moving their way up. So this book has a ton of room of growth. The director is, her name's Ava DeVry. I can't pronounce her last name. It's like DeVry.
We'll just go with Ava for now, yeah.
They're expecting big things from her. They brought her on. She's been in some successful movies before too, and so they're excited about her. I think it's DeVary. I can't pronounce her last name, but anyways, another big book. We're excited about this one too. Lots of opportunity.
Also, Jack Kirby as well. So Jack Kirby left Marvel to go ahead and do his fourth world, which would be the New Gods. Huge book.
Cool. Next book. That was book 6.
That was 6. Yeah.
Next book, which is going to be book 5, is going to be the Green Lantern #1. This is the second series from the 1960s. 7860 is the date of this issue. This is a really big book, guys. Green Lantern's insanely popular in the DC universe. Tons of really good fans. Ryan Reynolds kind of blew up back in when the first time they tried to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one way of putting it. But we see a lot of potential here. They're expected to come out with Green Lantern Corps in 2020. This is the first Silver Age series. There is a Golden Age series. If you can get your hand on one of those are pretty hot too.
Extremely rare.
Extremely rare. Yeah, those are real rare. But big book, Green Lantern #1. Lots of potential. This 4.5 you can get for around $900 to $1,000. We think there's plenty of room for growth in all grades. So highly recommend this book.
And our next few books are going to be a little bit higher in the dollar amount level, but definitely worth the investment.
Yeah. So keeping with that same theme, Hal Jordan. Obviously, Green Lantern Corps coming out. Showcase 22, DC Comics, 9/10/59. Another really big book starring Hal Jordan. This is actually the first Silver Age appearance of Green Lantern. So I see this book, right now this book's in the ballpark of $2,000. Once you see the movie confirmed going into development and the hype builds and this book starts going crazy, we're going to see
attached to it.
Yeah, we get an actor attached to it. It's really going to explode. So another great book to get into right now. Silver Age Mega Key, one of the crazy Silver Age comics. This is a really big book. I definitely suggest having that in your collection. So that was book number what? That was number 4?
That's going to be number 4.
Yeah, okay. So now going on to book number 3. You want to talk about this one?
Well, Captain Marvel, this is actually going to be the first appearance of Carol Danvers, which is...
Needs no introduction.
Needs no introduction. We've heard her name left and right talking about she's going to be getting her own movie. She's attached to the Avengers movie. Samuel L. Jackson actually came back and said that she's a time traveler. So we might see her in some area pieces, maybe when they go back in time to... Well, one of the theories is stop Thanos from collecting all the Infinity Stones. So she's going to play a crucial role in the upcoming movies in the Marvel Universe. This is, again, Carol Danvers' first appearance, not necessarily Captain Marvel. We're going to do be Marvel Superheroes. Number 12 is going to be Captain Marvel's first appearance, who is also attached to the Captain Marvel movie as well. But this is a big book. This one would be a little bit higher in our ranking. The only thing is it's already gotten some steam so far. So this is, while you still will get a nice investment off of it, it's already seen some of that growth that we would suspect from a comic.
Just to add on to what Gambit said here, our top couple books, or our top book at least that goes along with this, we're going with the theme, the female theme. Wonder Woman for DC absolutely crushed it. It was the first real recent successful DC movie. Aquaman just came out recently and kind of followed it up. They're kind of trying to reinvent the Justice League. But as far as Marvel, generally speaking, always outdoes DC and whoops them around. So this is their answer to Wonder Woman. So the female superhero theme is big right now. It's hot. It's hot through society. People love it. Comic book boys love it too. And if you like Marvel and if you like superheroes, she is your girl. I guarantee you. Next book, keeping with that same theme. Okay, we want to go with the female superheroes. This is Detective Comics number 233, the first appearance of Kathy Kane.
Huge book.
Huge book. Gambit actually told me about this about 6 months ago, and I didn't listen to him. I should have bought it then. But great book, really good story. And the other thing about this is technically speaking, a Golden Age comics. It's one of the last two, I think there's 2 issues of Detective Comic. After this, there's still Golden Age. So there's like 120, 130 ever graded in all grades. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on this, there's a reason this is our number 2 book. TV show is confirmed, and you can go on YouTube and check out the actress. That's a YouTube Batwoman interview, and I think she gets interviewed on like Jimmy Kimmel, or if it's not Kimmel, it's the other guy. What's the other guy's name? The guy.
Farrell. Jimmy Farrell.
No, whatever. But
yeah.
But you'll see the interview, and no, she's gonna kick butt. I'm telling you, this actress is no joke. So she's
Ruby
also
Rose. She's you've seen her in Orange Is the New Black. You've seen her in the Shark movie that just came out recently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge actress, and to tell you the truth, could probably kick Ben Affleck's butt.
And also, she'll be playing a lesbian in the TV series.
Yep.
So, and that's big with the 2019, the direction society's going, women, lesbian, gay community. This is a big book, so we're definitely fans of that one. And our number one.
Amazing Spider-Man number 15, first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. Little side story about this book. When Rocket and I first were looking at it, there was a character that was attached to Spider-Man Far From Home. His name was Dimitri. When you search Dimitri in the Spider-Man universe, there's only one that comes up, which would be the Chameleon, which would be ASM-1. From there, we go through the Chameleon story, and Chameleon is, of course, half-brothers with Kraven the Hunter. So from that point, Rocket and I, we agreed we needed both get an ASM number 15, first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. 2 days after we decided that, they announced that Kraven the Hunter will be getting his own movie. Kind of to go along the same ropes as the Venom movie. This book is going to explode. It has the Equalizer 2 writing the screenplay being written by the same person that did the screenplay for the Equalizer 2. Kraven the Hunter's story is just so unique that he is a hunter that just cannot get beat, and he's one of the only suicides that are in comic books because he decides that he was beaten by Spider-Man and he couldn't live by being by Spider-Man. A definite favorite when it comes to the Spider-Man villains, and he's even in the Sinister Six.
Absolutely.
Huge book right here.
Absolutely.
Right now, the 6.0 is going for about $800. We expect that to move probably double by the time this time next year. And it's going to continue to move until the movie actually releases, and then we'll see at the box office to see where it goes from there.
And Sony kicked butt in a few months ago
with Venom.
Venom. So
absolutely.
Sony kicked butt with Venom. So Venom was kind of their test market on this Spider-Man sort of extended universe.
Right.
I guess we could say, and I guess that was a hit, right?
SpiderMan.
SpiderMan, yeah. It was definitely a hit. So, we're going long on it. We think they're going to continue to kick butt. And actually, just to go back to the number 2 book, you reminded me by talking about the Equalizer 2 writer. It's right there on the top. The Tech 233. I forgot to say that they actually landed the director from Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones is a huge series. So everyone loves Game of Thrones. So I'm telling you, Tech 233 as our number 2 book is a big book too. So we're excited, guys. These are some great books. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell button so you can get notified every time we come up with a new video. We have all sorts of other useful videos, from how to ship comics, how to pack comics, how to spot restoration, how to crack cases. Just check our channel out. We come up with great videos all the time for you guys, and we try to provide great content for the community. So,
if there's something that you guys want to see the Comic Book Boys do, just leave a comment down below, and we'll try to get to it as soon as possible.
Other thing that we're going to be doing soon is when we go out to purchase comics, we're probably going to record a video sometime soon, which we're excited of.
You get to check out some of our adventures.
Some of our adventures when we're finding comics. So, thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.
Have a great one.